Hey, and what's up, everybody? This is None Defense, host of this YouTube channel and co-leader of the team. Still unboomable and still waiting on Still Unboomable to come on screen. Here we go. Hey, look at that. I'm on a team. Sweet. This is Still Unboomable. Of course, our real life leaders, Miss Boom Bitch Angie, and of course, co-leaders and officers, and really just 1,000 people, and in so many ways. And you know, even if whatever, everybody knows the deal here by now. Hey, Ed. Let's see what Ed does. Hopefully, Ed is this would be great if Ed takes the win here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm gonna yell, "Go Ed! Go Ed! Woohoo!" So as we're watching Ed, I'll talk a little bit about the operation. This is not the star of the operation. Ed is just the star of this moment. So thank you so much, Ed. Well, anyway, so we started Dead End yesterday, and our undefeated streak against Dead End is now defeated, I guess, because we lost to Dead End finally. So you know, it took a lot. It took a lot of work to finally lose against Dead End, but we made it. We finally made it happen. So, and we're gonna look at this. I just really want to see this live since we're here. I was satisfied with, you know, you're already there. If you're gonna do a reposition, do it earlier. But whatever, you're Ed. We love you, Ed. Come on, Ed. Go Ed. Do this live. Do it live. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Woohoo! Yay! Yay, Ed. Eduardo. He's the man with an exclamation point and a smiley face because he knows I'm happy. Alright. Thank you, Ed. So anyway, so we now I'm going to focus on this video, hopefully, and I'll be able to resist the urge to look at live attacks. So here it is. These are our recent stats. All the times that we've taken on Dead End, we've beaten Dead End. So there's a Dead End. A month ago we beat it. There's a Dead End, we beat it. Here's a Dead End, we beat it. Here's a Dead End, we beat it. Here's a Dead End, we beat it. And then here's this Dead End. Dun dun dun! We finally found a way to not put it away. You know, so here's a couple of things that you have to acknowledge. You have to acknowledge. The times that we've been doing Dead End in a row, these past, what was it? Let's go back and look. So what is it? 3 Dead Ends in a row? And the times before, but our team progressively got weaker each time. Because, like, you know, here at the 32 attacks, we got rid of, and not in a mean way, like, Nate had 2 strong accounts over here, and a couple other little minor adjustments. That was on, I'm sorry, that was on this Dead End, and then, no, it was on this Dead End, and then the next one, so we didn't have Nate, and then this one, I don't remember. The point is, when we finally got here, we didn't have Spin or Lee's. We didn't have any of Nate's other accounts. We had brought in a couple of new players that are not new, but they're from another team, Attack Masters, and they're hoping to learn and kind of figure out what's going on. I can't resist hitting this button. Yay! He always says sorry when he wins. Like, I'm just going to have to say Grazi, because, like, how do you tell Grazi? Grazi? Like, it's how do you have a conversation and tell him, like, dude, no, that's fine. You're good. I don't know why he apologizes, but we love him. He's great. He's great. He did exactly what he needed to do, and it was a well-timed, if you see it, take it. So, there you go. There you go. That's my message to Ed. Anyway, all right, I gotta focus on this. It's really hard. So we lost. We had a weaker operation. We kept making our team weaker, and the ops kept progressively getting harder. And we finally reached that, like, balance point, and we had some issues right at the end with a couple of people who had to get kicked, and we had a couple other players not attack, and that's a shame. You know, when you're so close Oh, we were so close to putting this thing away. 47 attacks would have, 3 more attacks would have done it, It really would have. We did a great job as far as getting everything there. So, what do we want to focus on? Want me to wait or continue? I'm just going to tell him to continue. I know, this is a terrible video. Continue. So, I feel like if I do all of this, it's going to be a really, really long video. So, I'll try to, let's break it up into bases. I'll do this base, and let's do what was a big one. I don't remember how many Tapir ended up taking. Alright, well, let's see. I know I've been yammering for 5 minutes, so let's stop this video. Let's try to end this video at 11. It's 11:15 now. What do you say? 11:30? Give me 15 minutes to talk about, 1 or 2 bases. Yeah? Okay. Let's do that. Here we go. Then we want to look at, show how we get there. Alright, we beat Tapir, so let's show how that we got there. We'll start with the Tapir and just kind of see what happens. Okay. Alright, so this is Recruiter on Tapir. I was going in specifically. This is just a little mine clearing run. We will be watching everything in fast forward. We knew that ultimately the win was going to be a big a sneak here at the end, and it was lovely. It was a lovely sneak. I then went there. When I was doing that, I knew I had no chance in hell of getting back there and successfully doing that. I just figured, like, I'm there. Try. Recruiter, I'm doing an experiment. He has 4 Power Stone statues, so and a Resource Reward Masterpiece. So there you go. Alright, I'm ignoring the chat. I can't do it. Alright, so anyway, we're sticking to Tapir, right? Sticking to, hey, I have a pen here. What do I have? I've got some toilet paper here. So I'm going to write down Tapir. See, this is how we do this in an organized manner. We grab a convenient ink pen that's next to a convenient roll of toilet paper. How convenient. Alright, so we're sticking to Tapir. Tapir only. Tapir. Alright, so then after that, Ed went in. Now, because Ed operates on the if you see it, take it principle, this was closed, and he did apologize, as he always apologized, but it was marked closed, and he realizes that after that. But again, you got to be very patient, super triple times patient with Ed, because he doesn't speak our language, he can't read our notes, and we can't write his notes specifically for him all the time, and you just never know. So it's a little confusion, but it was a great attack. It was a great establishment attack. You know what I mean? So that was beautiful. So I'm going to say thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ed. Alright, so we're sticking to Tapir, according to this piece of toilet paper with the word Tapir written on it. Alrighty, so we're doing that. Just going to do what the sign tells me to do, what the toilet paper says. Toilet paper says stick to Tapir. Sticking with it. I'm so proud of our team for following notes, and this is a great example when that thing's just sitting there wide open and just nobody goes in and gets it. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm glad that so way until the very end, and Willow went in on Tapir, right? Fast forward. So this is driven by me. This was this morning. And you'll see that I almost got it. So close. So close. So close. So close. So close. And that was full boosted. It's just her landing craft aren't, she's not maxed by any means. She's got some level 15 landing craft and a couple level 16 and like a 17, So in time, I've got other accounts ahead of her in line that I'm actively working and trying to work with as Operation Upgrade offenses continue. So we'll get her there. We'll get her there. Now, for those who saw how this, the unfortunate drama that happened right here at the very end of Tapir, Storm committed a sin. Not a kickable sin, because we communicated and he spoke about it and we discussed it, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens going forward. But, we gave him the tisk, 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 shame on you, because the notes called for somebody low, or somebody, not necessarily low, but somebody that I felt like wasn't as good, you know what I mean? So I chose That's My Boat, HT, who's having his own issues, so we're either going to lose that account or somebody on the team is going to take the account. I may take the account, but I don't really want to take the account. I'd rather just get somebody active in that slot. That's just kind of how I feel about that. We'll just do better with an active player in that spot, just trying to do better as opposed to us controlling a spot. Like, give us a guy. Like, we control plenty, you know what I mean? Like, but hey, if somebody on the team really wants it, let me know. We'll set it up or make all the arrangements, and then that'd be fine, so that's an option as well. So we have options, either getting a real player in that spot or one of you guys taking that spot with that account. So we'll figure that out. But anyway, but don't tell Supercell, because they don't want people to do that. They really don't. In fact, I recommend just not doing it at all now that I think about it, because if Supercell catches you, then that could show you don't want to get flagged. We've all come to put too much effort into our accounts to risk getting flagged, so I'm just going to avoid it. Okie dokie. Anyway, so Storm came in, and even though the note called for That's My Boat to do it, and he came up, and That's My Boat came up in chat and was saying, all right, we're going to get set up and blah, 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 and we were talking about it. And then all of a sudden Storm comes in and is like, dude, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? And because Storm is, he's getting there as a reliable attacker and such. But dude, this is like, come on, man. Like, we needed you, like, in your skill and your talent elsewhere. So because you took the attack that was intended for That's My Boat, then That's My Boat, he didn't even wait to, like, reload or discuss what was happening. He just said, all right, well, I'll just go over here. And the note specifically called for Max Scorcher, not Skanks. He went Skanks, and he just comes in and just completely wastes his attack. I know I've already jumped bases, but my point is, like, this was just stupid. This was just like, dude, come on, man, work with us. And he's been getting terrible intel anyway, so whatever. And he said Pearl Cell and Storm are like his buddies, and they may leave to go with him, and I respect that. I respect their choices. I respect their decision. Nobody's going to make a big deal either way. No worries. We're going to ignore whatever is happening there. So we have looked at Tapir. Let me grab my conveniently placed ink pen and convenient toilet paper. And now let's look at the next base. What time is it? What time did we say we were going to shut down? Shit, I didn't write that down on the toilet paper. Well, I think I said 11:30, so I've got 8 minutes. All right, come on. We can do this. Quick charge. That's a quick base. All right, we'll show quick charge. There you go. And we'll use the rest of our toilet paper time on quick charge. So this is Lil Piper. Thank you once again, Lil Piper, for just running the simple mind clearing stuff. In time, your account will become stronger, and your account will become much more of an offensive asset, even if we're talking about some basic, opening beaches and such. But it's going to get there, But right now, just continue as you're doing, and just stick to what your account can do. You know what I mean? All right, let me write down quick charge. Quick charge. I'm just going to write quick, and hopefully I'm intelligent enough to decipher my own coding. All right, so what base are we on? Anybody? Fuck. All right, so quick charge. I'm looking, I'm scrolling. So then Raul went in, and this is little Raul. Little Raul, and there was really not much he could do, obviously, so he's just kind of working some mines there. around the machine gun as best as he can. So he's like very, very small, very, very small. So, and again, like when we talk about how our roster just kept getting weaker, it's because, you know, we actively chose to keep Grublet on the roster and keep little baby Raul and little baby Waldo on the roster. And, you know, we chose to make these choices. So, you know, we are the result of our decisions, you know. But when you start a really hard operation, so that was little baby Raul on quick charge. When you start a really, 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 really hard operation, it exposes your weaknesses. You know what I mean? And our weaknesses was not that so much the fact that I mean, as you could see, I mean, we can always make the roster stronger and keep it stronger more consistently and all that. But it's good to it's kind of like, okay, well, it felt like, okay, well, we've proven we can win with several boards and all that, so let's not have several boards, you know, and only have like 1 or 2 boards. And then we're all right, well, we've proven we can win with spin and leads. Well, all right, well, let's do it. Let's attack without spin and leads, and let's just keep going until we discover our weak links. Because while it was great that we were having, you know, these successes and we were winning so handedly, we also weren't being exposed, so we weren't learning anything about, you know, where we need to improve and who specifically needs to improve. Now, I hate kicking people. It's not fun for me. It's just a simple acceptance that we've established very clearly what the terms of this contract is. You know what I mean? And it's fairly simple, and everybody who participates seems to agree that we have a pretty simple game plan to follow. Just work within the system, you know, just hang out, chill out. Don't go against the grain, man. Like, the grain's designed to just keep flowing right along, and we'll be fine. I gotta resist. I gotta hit the chat. Take a break. Okay. Alright, cool. No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna ignore it. Because if I say anything, then I'll be talking. So we did quick. What time is it? 11:27. I've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let me scratch off quick. Quick. No, wrong base. Dead end. Here we go. So Rogue, we're not going to look at Rogue. That is going to be its own thing. Strategize needs to be looked at with some real serious, like, we need to, like, look at it. So, wow. I mean, guys, we did great. We really did, when you consider just how hard this op was, mixed with the fact that, you know, of just the handicaps that we just, you know, self-inflicted handicaps. Guys, we did amazing when you think about it. So we're just gonna, you know, clean up some stuff. Quick charge rope. Oh, okay. Alright, so cool. So next video is going to be about strategize and do we look at Rogue? Boomtown. Strategize Boomtown. Okay, let's look at, I'm going to write down, since we strategize, this isn't doing some show prep, sorry. Strategize Boomtown. Okay, so next episode is we're going to look at strategize and Boomtown, just those two bases. And if all goes well, then that'll leave just Rogue, and then we can really talk about Rogue, because that's the one we didn't beat, and we didn't even touch Waterloo. You know, what can you do? So yeah, no, I mean, it's good to get your ass kicked every now and then by the game, because then that's how we can take a step backwards, evaluate, and get better. So I'm excited, because for this team, every time we've taken a step backwards, we always find a way to turn it into 3 steps forwards, and we're going to continue. So no worries there. So alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up pretty much right on time. Thank you so much, friends, for taking time out of your day to hang out with us and just be a part of this things that we do. And we're always happy to help out and hang out, and it's fun, and we look forward to getting to know you, all of you. Oh, and if anybody knows who this CH person is, yeah, like, I don't know who you are, but if you're one of us, like if you're a second of somebody on our guys, but if you're just like a guy trying to camp out, it's not going to work out. So we're gonna definitely get, and that won't go unnoticed for very long, whoever that person is. Like, that's not going to fly under our radar. Sorry. Alright, so I've gone a minute over. Or, as always, friends, thank you for please remember that we're still in Boomable. As always, please be safe. Right on fucking time. Thank you!